see if they say anything.
I think it's Bradley. Yeah, it's Bradley. Watch this. I'm gonna go sit down right over here. Oh yeah, I know exactly who this is. We're golden.
You got one thing. Let me go up over you here.
Yes, sir.
Let me sit on this side.
That's the LT and
Step right here. You go. This officer right here is going to search you, all right? You don't have to
Right.
but we can. You're in public.
There's cameras everywhere, darling. You're gonna have to get used to it. It's a new normal.
All-
For your safety, we can make sure we're doing right on.
Good man. I appreciate you saying that.
That's how you handle that.
Mid, did you hear what he said? He said it's for your safety to make sure we do the right thing.
I come sit next to my homeboy. What'd he say?
He said it's for your safety to make sure we do the right thing.
That's right.
Love this guy. That was this officer right here.
As far as your grade, I can't find it.
This guy right here standing up right here is in a video I haven't posted yet, but he said, thank you for recording us and keeping us in mind, making sure we do the right thing. And he just reiterated that.
Right, just don't worry about him. Face the vehicle.
And he just,
Bitch, you don't got nowhere to go.
Man, don't worry about it.
you're in public.
You have no expectations of privacy in public.
And we can say whatever we want.
Fuck you, bitch.
Freedom of speech.
You're just mad because you're, in cuffs.
Who are you?
That's the.
Who are you?
I don't know. Hold
Don't you
on.
ever give me unlawful directives.
What he say?
Told him just don't talk.
Oh, he's telling her that to her.
No, he was looking right at me.
His LT will
That's
correct
why
that.
he ain't IDing.
That's right. His LT will correct that. But that's her right there.
This guy has always been great, cordial, and very professional with us. We appreciate officers like him.
Good. No, I'm glad
The
you
other
know.
guy,
Hey, LT, how you doing?
you might need
I'm
to
doing
have a
good.
talk with him.
Yeah. He's just.
If you want to tell me what that done, so really, or for that matter, if you want to go ahead and do it for me, and that way he can start on it.
This is the LT.
Yep.
Yeah, whichever way you want to do it, it's fine, right by me.
What was your name, LT?
Lieutenant Fales, F-A-L-E-S.
S-A-L-E-S.
F is in Frank.
Oh, Frank. Oh, fails.
Fails.
Fales.
Oh, okay. I can't see it with that.
Yeah, that's why I got my hand up.
215.
215. And who's that other gentleman that's up searching?
It's Officer Al Hashemi.
It's what?
Al Hashimi? Al
Hashimi.
Hashimi. Okay.
And his badge number?
214.
214.
Cool. Thank you.
We'd appreciate it if you have a talk with him about public photography and
Freedom of speech.
freedom of speech. That would be great.
Out from underneath my foot.
You can ask this officer right here. We're not out here to start trouble. We're
Oh,
not out here to
LT
give
knows.
anybody any
We've talked
guff
before.
unless we get the guff. So
Most time I try to sit here and be quiet. Alright. right, you're out.
Damn, someone's going to jail down there, someone's going to jail down here. Y'all are on it tonight.
Saturday. Busy, busy. Okay, I can't sit on that thing no more. Jesus.
Yeah, that's kind of hurting.
I don't know how people sit there and eat their ice cream, man. That's me pokey in your booty.
You can say who that, yeah,
Yeah, this is a Hispanic, whatchamacallit? No, ice cream place. Yeah, they do the, whatchamacallits, the mangoladas, yeah, stuff like that.
Hey,
Really?
can you grab her phone so that we can try and call somebody?
Oh, okay, no problem.
I got it.
This guy's got such a great attitude, man. And you'll have to refresh my memory. What's your name and badge?
My name is Officer Randall. My badge number is
Randall, that's right.
Randall?
Yes, Randall.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, because I didn't, that video was on my other phone. That is on my memory card in it. Which the memory card is actually in my car. Because I took it out. Because this one don't have internal memory card thing. It's got the 132 gig and then that's it. Which is 132 gig is quite a bit.
Oh, she told him the passcode to her phone.
Oh,
No, people, do not ever do that. I mean, they're nice enough to let her use the phone, make a call, yes. Oh my God.
That's why mine's a fingerprint. That's why mine's a fingerprint.
Don't ever do that.
You can't get my phone unless you got my fingerprint.
LT's been okay. We appreciate that.
Yeah, Fales is good. I've talked to him before. With Kilton.
Oh, yeah.
Up at campus.
The lady that was in cuffs, she was, as you could hear, giving us quite the guff about filming.
Tell her, Lieutenant. Tell her we can. So she understands.
She just told him.
Thank you, ma'am.
She just told him. Good job, Lieutenant.
More people that understand it, they'll get it. Because you have no expectation of privacy in public.
And just remember, if you're caught on camera while being stopped by the police, we're not there for you. We're there to record the police. Don't act a fool to the camera. We're there to
What he
save
said.
your ass or record what may happen to you, not what you're doing.
I can't believe we made it down here to catch this one from that one.
I know.
And they're still down there. So, Officer Press is down that way. Still with that car.
They're waiting on. I hope they're not towing it. I hope they live up to the word. They just park it.
I think you did actually park it. We'll have to drive back that way and see.
Stop back down by there.
Yeah, drive back down by that way and see if you did park it.
We're still trying to find a ride for you guys. I know I'm not live right now, and I'm like talking like I am, but
I mean, you know,
it happens.
we like to narrate. Tell you what's going on. And again, this is my brand new phone. We got the Google Pixel 9a, and we're shooting in 4K now. Oh, look at that state trooper truck.
Mr. Jocelyn, I am putting your phone up here. Just remind me that we still have it, okay?
Again, the LT did tell Westback, which was in cuffs, that we have every right to do what we're doing. We are in public, and she has no say-so over what we do. So, shout out to the lieutenant.
Her best thing to do was to just be quiet.
I want him to further our route to me, though. I know I already asked. Yeah, him. I know I asked the LT, but he is to burglary ID.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people argue in the comments and videos like this that police departments don't have an obligation to identify. They absolutely do.
Most of them have a policy.
I have not seen one police department, sheriff's department, state trooper, troop, or nothing that does not have a policy on identifying. You can look that up. They're driving his car. They are driving his car. Holy crap. I do believe.
If I'm not
They're
mistaken.
driving his car to park it somewhere.
I can't tell if he's still
We're going to drive back down. And
moved that way or not.
I'm pretty sure they are driving it to Target. And they said they were going to leave it up to the owner on what to do. But we'll see if he holds up to his word. I think that's it right there.
I'm wanting to say so.
I think that's it right there.
That they're moving it up to Campus Town?
It is. That's it right there. Yep. The officer is driving it, and they are taking it up.
That is awesome. To campus.
I think they're going to take it up to Campus Town and park it.
Very
Find
cool.
out. But that was an officer definitely behind the wheel.
Yep.
The guy that just went to jail. No warrant. They're taking it up. Right there it is. See? Right there. Just turned into Campus Town. There they are. Good on you, officer.
Way to go,
That was
Officer
good work.
Press. That was awesome.
Shout out to Officer Press.
Watch this. Hey, can you verbalize your name and badge number for me?
Officer Al-Hashmi 214.
Say it again.
Officer Al-Hashmi 214.
Thank you. Hashmi 214. Not a word.
Yeah, so that's my only other thought on that.
LT seems to have a good LT.
Midwest sitting here. Y'all already know what to do. He seems kind of angry.
We need to find out if they're going to park it like Peoria did.
Oh.
You can ask.
Yeah, you said you probably have to ask LT
Ask.
once she gets done.
When we get, yeah, for sure. I'm not
Yeah.
going to interrupt.
Right. Yeah, I mean, we can always ask. Man, where's your short sleeves at, Randall? Aren't you hot?
Oh no, I just in case I have to run through poison ivy or something like that. I do it.
Hey,
You know.
to each their own.
I mean, like when you go out to other countries, they usually have their long sleeves
Yeah.
and stuff to keep them from the sun. So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
You get used to it after a while.
I have to disagree. I've never got used to it. I've lived in the Midwest my entire life, and you never get used to it.
I hate wearing socks, man. Socks and shoes suck. I'm always in sandals. But as soon as it's hot.
Well, that's for me.
I'm a nudist at heart.
Aren't we
what the
all?
law said.
We're all born that way.
Exactly.
Right.
So I gotta ask, are you gonna tow the vehicle or are you gonna let it get parked?
Got a friend that can come get it.
A friend's gonna come get it?
We're
Hopefully.
trying to see if there's a friend that's why she's trying to call for it.
Well, we just down at that stop with Peoria and they drove it up to Campus Town. They're gonna park it up there for them.
Yep.
We typically don't do that because we typically don't want to drive somebody's car. I mean, it is always a possibility, but just
Well, we're both licensed drivers. If they need a person to move it so it's not in front of a business, we're both willing to do that.
Absolutely.
like I said, hopefully her friend.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, if you could let her know that we are both willing to move her car up to Campus Town so she doesn't have to pay a tow or worry about a friend getting it, it'll be all right up there. So we are both willing, even though there was confrontation, we're both willing to help her out and take the vehicle up there.
Always will. I know, it's so hot, LT.
It's not even really hot.
It's just muggy. Yeah. Feels like I'm standing in Florida right now.
Yeah, it does feel like Florida.
That moist, nasty, moist. Yeah, I said it. I said the word. I said the M word.
Moist.
Yeah.
So right now, we're just trying to get a hold of one of our friends and maybe we can pick up the vehicle. But if they can't, we'll see if we want either me or ITE in here. Like Sherry said, if they can get a hold of one of our friends, we'll see if they'll let us drive it up there. Our licensed drivers, so we can get it off the road and into a actual parking spot where no business owners will be affected by it. So, I mean, ultimately, that would be the best case scenario. The worst case, whatever you want to think. Best case scenario, the friend come get it and we're not worried about it.
Right, or even freaking pull it right over here
What
on.
inspired you guys to start doing this? And the only reason I ask is because I think it is important, even though sometimes you may get backlash from other folks.
Okay, now I got to stand up and focus on you.
You're fine.
Okay, so repeat that.
No, I was saying, what encouraged you to start doing things like this? Just to, you know, more so it's like, I see it as being helpful. Because
So-
you're ensuring that the law is being upheld and that officers aren't abusing. So, you know, is there like somebody who, you know, that possibly, you know, the law didn't uphold what it was supposed to? Or is it just that, you know, reading news articles, seeing things?
For me, it was two different things.
Uh-huh.
First thing, my grandfather was a cop for a very long time in Iowa. And I used to listen to him talk about different stories he had where they would give him discretion and say he'd pull somebody over and they'd been drinking or whatever.
Yeah.
He would follow them home and give them the first chance, you know, the first time for free. And then if they did it again, of course he's going to do his job and get them off the road. But that was one part of it. The second part is seeing all the corruption and the tyranny and the oath breakers and the people, the cops that are not doing things the way they should be. And I felt like it's my obligation to my kids and their kids and further on down the road to ensure accountability and transparency. So that's why I do it.
No, that's a good reason. That's valid. That's valid. I respect that a lot.
I appreciate that.
I got into, well, actually I was a custodian before I did this. I've been in law enforcement for about a year and a half. And I chose to do it because of similar reasons, because I believe that there are people out there, cops who can be unlawful, and we need people who have good moral compasses to be in uniform.
Absolutely.
There are
There you
good and
go,
bad
Randall.
humans.
That's perfect.
And me as someone who is just simply that, a human, I want to do the best that I can do, whatever line of work that I'm in. And so God has called me to do this for a time period in my life, and I hope that I can encourage other officers and people who are adjacent to this career.
You get a
to
fist
do
bump for
things
that, bro.
are appropriate.
Absolutely.
Definitely,
I'll get a
man.
fist bump on that,
So,
for sure.
but I mean, it was a general question because I mean, I know that people.
He might have a different
spectacle of
reason, but
things,
that's mine.
yeah, you know, and you.
I was actually in security and law enforcement for 14 years and watched a lot of things coming up in it that officers were doing. And later on in my life, I realized that was wrong. That was not something they're supposed to be doing. It's not something I was supposed to be doing at that time. And that was like pushing people off a public sidewalk and, you know, threatening with people's arrests and all that for standing on a public sidewalk. And so that's one part that got me into it. The second part is I've seen a couple of videos, and I'll shout out the channel. It's SAXD Perez out of Texas. That's who got me in it. I seen his video of officer that was bad and trying to violate his rights, and I didn't know you could speak to somebody like that. I didn't know you had the rights to talk to an officer like that, and I started learning, started watching more and more, and then I started picking up the camera and doing it myself. So here we are 7 years later.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I come from your side of it, you know, and seeing it, and
I think a lot of cops are under the misconception that we're out here to be antagonists.
yeah, and to be nefarious about it, you know. Yeah, exactly what he's saying.
Interfere and obstruct. If we're not in between you and your suspect or you and your stop, we are doing none of the above. We're just exercising our right to record from public. And I think a lot of officers are also under the misconception that we need a press pass.
Yeah.
We need
correct.
credentials.
Yeah.
No, anybody that's an American citizen can pick up a camera and record anywhere in public. And
Right, states
you
are
don't
right
need
in the First
no
Amendment.
credentials, no
Free
nothing.
press.
As guaranteed under our fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment.
Yes.
Do you know what the 5 elements are?
Educate me. I would like to learn.
You don't know any of them?
I was, when you say 5 elements,
There's
What's the 5 elements of the First
fundamental
Amendment?
freedoms of the First Amendment.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right. So,
RAPS is an easy way to remember.
yep.
Religion, assembly, press, petition, assemble.
Right. Okay.
Easiest way.
Did I do that
And,
right?
and speech.
Because when I
Speech.
No, speech,
That's,
not,
that's
yeah.
not
It's,
assemble. I
it's-
said assemble twice.
yeah.
Speech.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
It's been a long day. I've been out in the heat all day.
Same.
That's
God.
an easy way, RAPPS, RAPS.
Yep.
Easy way to remember all 5.
Okay. RAPPS. Yes. Thank you.
Religion, assembly, press, petition, speech.
That's what we try to, you know, educate.
Yeah.
You
I think
know,
it's
we
important all
have a
officers
right
to
to
know
do
that
this.
because
We have
that's
a right to
whole
film in
job is
public,
based
just
on.
like, you know, with like Lieutenant Sale and her, you know, they can do that. You're in public. I mean, you have no expectations of privacy in public. And I get a lot of people that act, unfortunately, like that and, you know, say other words. But obviously I still try to be nice and professional, you know, while I'm doing my job.
Well, and here's another thing. If we wanted to sit here and cuss you guys out all night long, that's part of that too.
Yeah.
I'm under the strict belief that it's not the speech that we are comfortable with that needs protected. It's the speech that we are not comfortable with that needs the most protection. This under attack.
There goes Press and his partner. They just left parking their car up at Campus Town.
And they're speeding.
Yeah, excuse me, sir. I'd like to report a guy for speeding. Yeah, I know.
So we'll have them do that then. You're welcome.
I do.
Yeah, I think we can leave a car where it is. It looks like it's in an okay parking spot. It looks like it's not going to be.
Well,
you know,
the thing, what I'm worried about is the business owner maybe complaining and having it towed. That's
well,
why.
they shouldn't be able to, though, as long as it's there and
'Cause-
for the time that it'd be.
I mean,
there, too.
you're right. It is a public street.
Public
but-
street.
And even if somebody, because I know
And it's the
yeah,
weekend.
sometimes like up there, like somebody might park from one of the businesses where all I can get them and be like, well, they can't park there.
Right.
Well, they can. Now, if it's there for an extended period of time or it's left like abandoned, then that's different.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Otherwise, so we're just going to have him, when he gets a second, roll up the window, make sure if it rains, it doesn't get rained on and
Right on.
that.
Very awesome, LT.
That's awesome. Either way, as long as it's not getting towed and
There,
causing
yeah.
her
Yeah.
undue burden, then that's, you know, ultimately what we push for. So we appreciate that.
Cool.
Just like they did down there, they literally drove it up to Campus Town. So you'll see a car up there, a
Yeah.
black,
It's a Dodge.
it's a black Dodge Avenger, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Passenger side is dented in.
Got an off color bumper on
It's a
it.
Mitsubishi Galant.
Yeah, there you go. Look along.
Oh,
That's what it was.
he heard the call.
Uh-huh.
And I know the make and the model. My mother had, that was one of her first vehicles. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, then it wasn't a dog.
There you go.
Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi. No worries. I got it. Neat. Free. I can't believe that either.
I've seen it before. Oh.
Does she have a, I know you probably can't tell me, does she have a warrant?
Oh, I think you probably didn't hear it.
Does she have a warrant or no license or?
Warrant.
Oh, warrant.
Boo.
I try not to get too personal with the information I have because I know there's some things you can't tell, but
Right. We could
just a little
yeah.
context for our video, that's all we ask.
Yep. Yeah, so she had a warrant, evidently. I'm going to say allegedly. And, yeah, they're going to leave their car parked there, as you heard the LT say. And, again, shout out to Officer Randall here. Make sure you guys call up to Bradley University and give him his recognition. He needs it. Let him know that they got a good officer here and a really good lieutenant.
We appreciate officers like that, and we need more of them.
That's what we like.
Keep doing the right thing, man.
Of course.
You're gonna go far.
Everybody stay
You're gonna
safe.
go far, brother. You are.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
I want to see stripes on you next year.
Let's hope. God willing. We'll
There you
work
go,
on
man.
it.
That's it.
As long as you don't let those stripes get to your head.
Nope.
Oh, no. Pride come before the fall. That's what the Bible says.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, I love that.
All right, well, we're going to head out.
Yeah, man.
Y'all be
You guys
safe.
do things.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right.
Take care, Officer Randall. Have a good night, LT.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're out of here. We're gonna let them do their thing and finish this up, and they're gonna park that car right there and roll the windows up and lock it. Much love. Don't forget to shout out to Midwest. I'm out.